Took a loss, I'm a boss in my hood. Oh. I'm sounding like I'm Ross in the hood. Double cross me, I leave you on the cross in the hood. I'm good, I got new money. What's good, my peoples? I'm back like I never left. All right, let's get straight into it. This ain't gonna be your typical real versus fake, but I can show you certain things that would be the same. And the reason why it's not gonna be my typical real versus fake is because one is a men's size, one is a grade school. So I can only show you things that would be similar and things like that. So the box, they got the box down pack. It looks very good. The gold might look a different hint of gold though. If you can see that, it's kind of like a flat gold, and this one's kind of like almost metallic. All right, so but the rest of the box looks pretty good. They both got the label on there. You know, the men got the hole in the box. The grade school does not. We're not gonna spend too much time on that. Let's get into the shoe. This top lid comes off. The grade school flips open, and that's the same way. If they were both retail as well, it's the same way. It would be the same way. All right, so the paper looks you know, pretty close. You can see more detailed on the retail one than this one. So besides that, you know, pretty close. But definitely more detail on the retail. So if you are getting the pair, make sure it's very detailed. It's not like kind of blended in right here. Get into the shoes, man. And what I can do is show you like the color palettes and certain things like that. That's why I said it's not gonna be your traditional real versus fake that you used to seeing me do. Now I won these off of Nike for my son. I was not able to grab my pair. I'm not paying resale. I don't like these that much to pay resale. It is a dope shoe. I gotta give it that. One of the best Kobe's, I feel like, in my opinion, but I'm still not paying resale for it. All right, and that's just me. You know, you got other people that this is one of their favorite pairs. They've been waiting for this for a long time, you know, whatever. And I respect all of that, just not me. All right, let's take a look at these laces real quick. So on this one, we have two laces. They come laced like this in the bag, long lace bag. There's some right here, and the material feels like very flimsy plastic. It feels, you know, really cheap plastic, I might add. This is very solid plastic. It's not flimsy like that. These are the retails right here. So, as a matter of fact, you know, usually I keep the retail on the left and the fake pair on the right. For this particular video, it's the opposite. I might change it in a second though, just because I'm used to that. But yeah, this plastic feels much better, but the laces do look pretty much the same from what I can see. The color and everything. You know what I mean? The pattern, the color. Just the bags is different. All right, let's take the left shoe first. We could do the left shoe. Get rid of that right shoe. Get rid of that right shoe. Matter of fact, we're gonna switch it around. I'm used to having the retail on the left. All right. You can see the color. The colors is pretty close, but you can see the details better. It's more blue on the retail than the fake. It's kind of faded, so that's, you know, something. Also, let's take a look at this right here, this section right here. You can see, you know, a little bit darker right here around the green part, around that part. See, it's like a circle, goes around the toe box right there. You don't really see that clear on the fake. But the colors, you know, it's pretty accurate. It's pretty close, man. And something else that I've seen, I mean, it's not too much different for real. All right, like I said, one's grade school, one's men's, so we can't go into hella detail like that. The laces on them look on point, very on point. The Nike swoosh has that detail in it on both of them. The purple, you can see more speckle paint on there than this. The fake one, you barely see any speckle paint on the purple. It's there, but you know, barely any. On the retail, you can see it all through. So I think in that case, just like even on the midsole right here, I think the fake needed more speckle paint. So that's a good determination right there, if your shoe is real or fake. Signature, all that. The 3M, let's get to the 3M because that's a big difference right here. Look at the 3M. Look how it looks, nice and solid, nice and good quality. You can see when the 3M is on the fabric, you can see the fabric through the 3M, excuse me. And that's just not the case for this one. When the 3M is on the fabric, you see a smooth 3M. So that's a very big difference. If you're out there buying a pair in the secondary market, make sure your 3M can be seen, the fabric can be seen through the 3M. All right, that's a big thing. Now, you know, other things like this on the tongue is different because this is grade school. So got the Kobe 24, but it's different material. So that, you know what I mean? We can't compare that. The tag on the tongue is different. This is like embedded on the men's size and kind of popped out on the GS size. So we're not going to get into none of that. That's pretty much it for this shoe. That's all we can really go over. Outsole, the color looks the same. You know, it is what it is. Let's take a look at the other pair now. Now, if you're gonna take a look, keep the retail on the left. We're gonna take a look at the green right here. Look at the detail inside this green. See the detail right there? And then on this one, you don't see the detail like that. Kind of looks like it's blended into one color or whatever. And on both of these things. So pretty much on the whole shoe, everything that's really small detail is gonna be much better on the retail. Like, look at this. Look at this piece right here. Compared to the fake one. You can see it's kind of like pixelated and not as good on the fake pair. But other than that, you know, the colors is on point. Colors is definitely on point. You got the paint on the midsole once again. The speckle paint is not as dominant as the real pair. So that's something. And I did also notice this. I don't know if it's like that on the men's retail, but this you can kind of see designs on the swoosh that we don't see on the grade school. So somebody please let me know if the men's pair is like that. Remember, the men's pair is not always like the grade school pair.
Don't judge me.
So on this one, I don't really see any designs as far as I can see. But I could be tripping. Because there's a little something there, but it's definitely not as prominent as this one. For sure. I think I do see a little something, but definitely not like that fake one. Take a look at the back heel. You know, with the Kobe, this one is kind of like right in the middle, perfectly centered, looking good. This one kind of looks like it's kind of crooked a little bit off to the right or something. Something just looks funny about it. The way the midsole, I don't know. I don't know if y'all can pick it up on camera, but it does look a little weird from my point of view with my eyeball. Or maybe on camera it look good, but other than that though, that's really it. That's all we could really compare. If you want, I could put these on foot. I can't get a pole, so you know what? Pause. I just might put it on foot just for y'all. And they smell fantastic. Oh yeah, I want to hit it with the black light real quick. See if we have any ghost stations. I know a lot of people really care about that type of stuff. So under the black light, the Nike swoosh glows on both pair. Like I said, okay, so look at that. That kind of answered my question right there. I didn't even notice. So under the black light, you give it some UV lighting. You see a design. Damn, it's too kind of bright in here. Look at that. See it? See, that's the design that I was seeing on the swoosh. And they also had that on the grade school. So I guess I answered my own question. Look at that. Never knew that. And mind you, my pops got a real pair. He got the real pair from the first time it dropped from years ago. So that is tough. That is tough. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, the speckle paint on the midsole glows on both pair. The Kobe signature on the back, it glows on both pair. We got the laces glowing, the swoosh is glowing, the fabric is glowing. No ghost stitching. On this side, does the same thing with the swoosh on this side than it did with the other side. So that's pretty dope. That's really, really dope. I never knew that. So let me put this to the side and see the other pair. Or the other shoe. Excuse me. And the same thing, this, you know, everything that's supposed to be glowing the same is glowing the same, except I do not really see the, on this pair, I see the speckle paint shining with the black light. On this one, I do not see the speckle paint shining. So that'll be a difference too under the black light if, you know, the retail pair. But this is the gray school, so I can only tell you about the gray school. I do not see the speckle paint shining like that. 3M. And this is the fake pair, the speckle paint you do see reflecting or glowing or whatever you call it. It's not glowing like glow in the dark. It's giving off a glow because of the black light. All right, and that's pretty much it for this shoe. Like I said, I will put it on foot. I think they are very, very close, man. It's kind of scary, for real. And these are not even God killers. So that is the scary part. Like I said, they smell really, really good too. They smell like a retail shoe, which is crazy. It seems to be that the Kobe shoes really smell like retail shoes, and the Jordans, I guess, with the leather and the type of glue or whatever they use, I don't know. But the Jordans usually smell like glue for the most part. But yeah, man, these joints right here, from what I can see right here, compared to the gray school, I gotta give it like a solid 8 out of 10. 7.5, 8 out of 10. Yeah, but you already know the vibes. I love y'all. Thanks for rocking with your boy. You feel me? The love is real. You know I love y'all back, man. At the end of the day, rock what you like, not cause it's hype. Stand out and never blend in. Holla at me till next time, you heard?
100. I think you're really cool. Yeah, that's what I said. You break it, you bought it.